Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, the AC2 Skinz UMP Modified here at the Williams Grove Speedway, presented by Monsters of Dirt. Tonight's race is a cash league race, so the winner is going to walk away with some cash for picking up a 35-lap main event. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler joined alongside Stephen McMillian for tonight's call. We'll take a look at some of the cars on the racetrack. At the moment, we are qualifying session. Kendall Tucker, the Swindell Speed Lab 006 quick. Right now with a 20.761. There is your quick time. Mason Crawford with a 20.559. Dylan Hauser, the Slick Sim Sports down under graphics. Cush Clothing, Two Brothers Stream Team number 2 sits 13th quick. Daniel Powell. And that FTP Racing, High Racing, Iron Flag, TAC 3 Defense, Capron Screen Pinning, Monsters of Dirt, and Supermoon Graphics, Dirty Grass Souls number 32. He sits in 16th position at the moment. We are looking at 30 cars have taken a lap time here at the Williams Grove Speedway, the home of the porch sitters. Right in front of the Turn 3 Bear Hill gang, Daniel Powell. 20.931, our 30th driver, 21.906, so we're looking at a 1.3 second difference between those top 30 drivers. And again, we'll take 24 to tonight's main event. Steve, welcome back to UDTV. Welcome back to the AC2 Skinz UMP Modified Series. It's hopefully going to be another good show, but Williams Grove, we all know my thoughts on this track.
it's definitely gonna be a good one, Brett.
All right, well, car's gonna take to the racetrack right now. We are these are some big heat races. Just two heat races on the program. Going to be 15 cars in each heat race. That's a lot of cars for heat number 1. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Going to be on for young and old. 15 cars make that 16 cars scheduled for heat race number 1. The top 5 will go through to the main event. Everybody else gets put into the B main. Starting on pole, quick time tonight in caliber 15. That'll be Mason Crawford. On his outside in caliber 14, JD Brown will start position number 2. Position 3 in caliber 99. That'll be Jordan Casey. At a position 4, driving caliber 33. That's Evan C. Starting position number 5 in caliber 42, Cody Howard. Starting position 6 in car 39, Robert Schaefer. Dylan Hauser will start position at number 7. Daniel Cummings Jr. will line up at a position number 8. 9th is going to be Austin Anderson. 10th is going to be Brett Ladhoff. Anthony Cordell will start position 11th. Ryan Ray will start position 12. Joe Isabel will start position 13. John Etheridge out of position 14th. Bailey Hip didn't grid, so Lance French will start position at number 15. Steve, there's 15 cars here at the Grove. 8 laps of distance.
Top 5 to the feature.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about it. Normally, we see 10 or 12 car fields, but I'm going to bump it up to 15.
Hey, and you know what? It happens sometimes, and, according to race control, it didn't work out correctly as they planned. As normally, I think they said 12 cars to heat race, and it should have been 3. But oh well, we're gonna go with a 15, and we're gonna make it work tonight. Top 5 making it to the feature race, and I believe everybody else will go to the B main.
Yes, that indeed they will. So they get the Wonder Green signal behind the racing.com pace truck. Mason Crawford alongside JD Brown. On the front row, Jordan Casey, Evan C. in row 2, Cody Howard. And the 39 of Robert Schaefer in row 3. Then you go back to Dylan Hauser and Daniel Cummings Jr. in row number 4. Austin Anderson alongside Brett Ladderhoff. Here we go. Heat number 1 for the AC2 Skinz UMP Modified, presented by Monsters of Dirt. They come out of turn 4. They come down the long front straightaway here at the Williams Grove Speedway. And Mason Crawford going to lead down into turn number 1 and 2. Brown holds on to second. Casey up on the inside of Evan C. as they race side by side through turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, they come up this time by Casey, looking to the inside on JD Brown, but Brown going to have second, Casey in third.
That's right. You see them side by side working really diligently, trying to get around this Jordan Casey now trying to edge out JD Brown on the back straightaway for that second spot. Going in turn number 3. JD Brown throws it in there on the high side. But look, the bottom is working for Casey. Now here comes Evan C. Trying to battle for that third spot from JD Brown.
Now battle on for third and fourth. Brown and C run side by side out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Under the famous Blue Bridge here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Crawford going to continue to lead. 3 down, 5 to go. Your top 4 checked out. 5th place right now belongs to Cody Howard, but he has got heavy pressure right now from Dylan Hauser in car number 2. Can Hauser make it into the main event via the heat races? Otherwise, you'll have to start on pole of tonight's B main. They've still got 4 and a bit laps to go.
That's right. As you see, coming out turn number 4, Mason Crawford has about a 3-car length advantage over Jordan Casey as they go into turn number 1. Evan C still battling with JD Brown for the third spot. Evan C will have it coming out turn number 2. JD Brown will fall into 4th.
Yeah, Brown, after starting on the outside of the front row, falls back to position 4 and again under fire from the 42 of Cody Howard.
As you see, going down into turn number 1, Bad Motorsports driver JD Brown tried to get back around a 33-car Evans. As they go into turn number 3, look at Cody Howard battling with Hauser.
Oh, Crawford around. No, it wasn't Crawford. I apologize. Cordell in the 99 machine. That could have been disastrous. Sorry, Steve. 1.5 to go.
That's right, 1.5 to go. And you look at it. The man on the mission, Mason Crawford, coming out turn number 4 to get the white flag this time.
Hauser's moved into position number 5 there. He made the move on Howard through turn number 3 and 4. Here we go down the back straightaway for the final time. Heat number 1 of your AC2 Skinz UMP Modified. The win and starting on pole in car number 119. It's going to be Mason Crawford. Second, going to go to Jordan Casey. Evan C. home in third. JD Brown 4th. Dylan Hauser will come home in position number 5. Let me go back to Cody Howard, Daniel Cummings Jr., Austin Anderson, Joe Isabel, John Etheridge, your top 10, French, Schaefer, Ray, Ladderhoff, Cordell, your top 15 drivers. Well, it's going to make things a little bit more interesting, Steve, and hopefully a little bit more quicker too, considering that rather than having 3 heat races, we only have the 2.
Well, make it go a little bit quicker, but it's going to be, they're big, and so, drivers going to be trying to pounce, try to make some unnecessary moves so they can make it to the feature race off the heat race instead of playing the Apple.
All right, heat race number 2. Cars taken to the racetrack right now here on the front straightaway. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
All right, starting in front row, car number 7 is Hayden Gardwell is outside. His teammate in car number 80, Dylan Wilson. Your second row inside, car number 00 will be Kendall Tucker. And on his outside in car number 4, Elite Chassis, it'll be Tristan Garman. Your third row inside in D1RT, entry car number 84, Clay Devon. On his outside in HRE Motorsports, car number 3, Shane James. Fourth row, car number 41 or 14 will be Shad Prescott and Daniel Powell's outside. Starting 9th is Garrett Niebergy and Robert Schaefer. Starting 11th is our Fletcher. I don't know where I got Schaefer from. Lord have mercy. I need some glasses tonight. There you go. Starting 11th, car number 64, Bryce Nichols and Justin Williams will start 12th. Starting 13th is Al and Balducci and Joshua Endick. And Jeff Isabel will round out the field. Stop, Brett, stop.
What? What's up, Steve? What am I stopping?
You know what you're doing.
Sorry, I'm being a bit of an indick.
You're going to get me fired.
Heat number 2 here at the Williams Grove Speedway.
we should turn Thursdays to Dirty Thursdays and Wednesdays to Holy Wednesdays.
After those images that you were putting in everybody's mind last night about Tommy, that ain't nothing holy about that one.
Well, we got to start next week as lights are out of pace truck. Hayden Cardwell and Dylan Wilson will lead the field to the green flag. D1RT is 1, 2, and 3, and 5.
All right. Well, this is going to be a tough heat again. 14 cars. In fact, Kendall Tucker did not grid. Steve, I'll let you lead this one.
All right, Hayden Cardwell on to loud battle out turn number 4. He's on the go, and look at the 84 car, Clay Devin, moving into second spot really quickly, trying to slide up in front of his teammate. The 80 car, Dylan Wilson, has come out turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Tristan Carmen now in that 4th spot. They go into turn number 3. It's coming out turn number 4. Hayden Cardwell will lead lap number 1. And now they're all single file break.
Now Clay Devon's moved into second, third, Dylan Wilson. Then you go back to 4th place, Tristan Carmen in 4th position. Shad Prescott 1 spot out of making this a D1RT 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the elite chassis number 4 of Tristan Carmen holds on to position 4. And we go back to 5th Prescott in the 5th and final transfer spot. Shane James trying to do his best to catch up to the 14 machine of Prescott, who picked up the win in the Super Late Models last night at the Knoxville Raceway.
Yes, he did indeed. Picking one up, and you know it's good to see him do that. As you see, teammates side by side coming out turn number 4. Wilson and Devin side by side at the flag stand.
Wilson caught the inside
Devin
wall.
had it at the flag. Did he?
Yep.
Wilson got the inside wall, but you look at Carmen now. Odd up to right behind those 2 drivers. And really, he's kind of blocked in. Unless he wants to try to go 3 wide in this narrow.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not the time and place to go 3 wide in a heat race. 4 down, 4 to run. Hayden Cardwell 1.7 second advantage over Dylan Wilson. Now here comes Carmen up the inside on Clay Devon. Can Devon hold on to position 3? Here comes Prescott. He goes through the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Shane James is right there, nearly 3 wide. Carmen, he's going to move into position 3. And look at this 4-car battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
That's right. You can throw a blanket over him. And look at Shane James now putting his neck out there. Shane James moving into that 5th spot now. Chad Prescott's in 4th as they're working their way out of turn number 4 to complete lap number 6 of 8.
Well, just goes to show you, in the space of 4 laps, Clay Devon was running second. Now he falls to 6th. That means he's on the outside looking in. James goes a little wider through turn number 1 and 2. Trying to carry some speed on the exit of turn 2. Devon down to the low side. James up top. Here he goes side by side. 1 lap to go. Steve, I'll let you bring it home.
All right. The man on the mission with a good sizable lead. Hayden Cardwell will come out turn number 2 down the back straightaway. No one near him to try to get around him. But you look at Dylan Wilson 2nd, Tristan Carmen 3rd. Chad Prescott is in that 4th spot as they come out turn number 4. Hayden Cardwell will win heat race number 2. Dylan Wilson 2nd, Tristan Carmen, Chad Prescott, Clay Devon. Oh, or Garrett? I guess Garrett Niebuhr 5th, Clay Devon, Daniel Powell, Robert Fletcher, Al, Bryce Nichols, Justin Williams, Shane James, Jeff, Joshua, and Kendall.
All right, that is heat races done.
C-Main. And now we got the C-Main.
All right, this is going to be an interesting C-Main. 10 laps will be the distance. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Ten laps of distance, top 4 transfer to tonight's B main. Your lineup looks like this. Starting on pole, car number 34 of Lance French. On his outside, out of position number 2, driving car number 10, that's Justin Williams. Starting position number 3 in car number 39, that'll be Robert Schaefer. Ding, 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 out of position number 4. He might even have to Jeff Isabel. In car number 5 starts position number 4. Position 5 in caliber 19, that'll be Ryan Ray. Shane James in caliber 3 will start position 6. Brett Ladderhoff will start position 7. 8th is going to be Joshua Indick. 9th is going to be the AC2 Skinz. Number 99 of Anthony Caudle with Tucker and Hip. I don't even think they're even in the server, so it should just be a 9-car field. Make that 8 as Joshua Indick has done as well. 8 cars, Steve. Half of these cars are going to transfer to the B. 4 of them. Oh, they're going to be sent packing.
That's right. 4 packing. 4 people going to be selling some shit spray on the side of the track after this race.
Leave
it at me. Leave it at me.
You got the giggles again, have you, Steve?
Right. No, I'm drinking coffee because that's when I get the giggles.
No. Dr. Steve.
That's right. After this race, I'll be writing prescriptions for Xanax and Viagra.
Choo-choo!
Lights are out. We're going green this time as Lance French and Justin Williams brings the field. Oh, look up there. The washed up Fields guy is in the chat.
Who? Never heard of her.
I know.
Actually, we actually just did a sprint. Actually just did a sprint car race together.
I know.
Right,
Watch that.
Yeah, right at this very track. He passed me within about 4 laps, and then all of a sudden he wasn't all that fast anymore.
Well, you know, when you choo-choo into somebody, you get the bump.
All right, pace track to the infield. Here we go. Green flag in tonight's C main. 10 laps will be the distance. Again, the top 4 going to transfer into tonight's B main as the green flag will fly here in the AC2 Skinz UMP Modifieds. French will lead the field down through turn number 1 and 2. You're looking at second place driver Justin Williams in that number 10 machine. Robert Schaefer in third. 4th is going to be the 19 of Ryan Nay. Caudle around in turns number 3 and 4. Not a happy night for that AC2 Skinz number 99 machine.
Nope, but you know, poor Shane James, he got spun around in turn number 1. He didn't even make it into the first turn.
Oh, here we go. Schaefer now up on the inside, looking down to the inside in turns number 3 on the 10 of Justin Williams. However, Schaefer got hard on the brakes. Realised he doesn't need to do anything silly at the moment. He's in the transfer position, and we're only 2 laps into this one. 8 to run.
That's right. You see Lance French coming down the back straightaway. Justin Williams behind him, Robert Schaefer, and Ryan Ray in that 4th and final transfer spot. As you see Lance French coming out turn number 4. These drivers, he has a good sizable lead. And then second and third, they're really close. They can put on a battle, but they don't need to.
No, all they're doing is just ticking off each turn. Each lap that they do is just just slowly ticking the laps off. They got 4 down, 6 to go, and well, I dare say he's not French. He might be an American, but well, Lance French is out in front.
That's right. And
Bonjour.
Alf is on the flag stand fixing to burp up the cat.
Oh God, meow is what we're gonna say. Brett Ladderhoff in that number 91 machine, that Big Show Promotions number 19, in fact, on screen at the moment. In position 5, he needs to get one more spot to make it into the B main. And you see him just trying to run down the other 19. So we've actually got 3 car number 19 cars here tonight with Garrett Niebuhr as well. That's not confusing at all.
No.
Right into the wall.
Ray the wall. Brett moves up to that 4th and final transfer spot. As you see, your leader coming into turn number 3. Coming down turn number 4, he will complete lap number 7 of 10. Right. Yes, he's back.
Oh, back again. Will the real Steve McMillan please stand up? Please stand up.
Please.
We're resorting to singing on stream. Again, this is why you don't find this quality content anywhere else. 2 to run for your leader, Lance French. Justin Williams on screen. Door banging with Robert Schaefer. down the front straighter in the Sweeteners Plus number 39 Machine. And here comes Brett Ladhoff in the Big Show Promotions number 19 Machine. 4th position right now, but there is 3rd and 2nd on screen. And we'll go back and look at Ladhoff trying to make the outside work. He stabs the brakes, tries to turn it underneath, down on the exit of turn number 4. 1 to go, Stephen. Oh, no, there goes Williams. He's going to get into the wall. Get off the wall. You need to get one more lap in.
That's right. That's right. Don't sell it cheap yet. You still got one more lap to go as they go down the back straight.
Yeah, through turn number
Lance.
Through turns
Yep,
3 and 4. Lance French going to be victorious in tonight's C main. Second, you're going to go to Robert Schaefer. Third will be Brett Ladderhoff. Justin Williams home in 4th. And we go back to Ryan Ray, 5th. He's going to miss out along with Jeff Isabel, Anthony Caudle, and Shane. James also will miss out as well. But we'll put another 3 laps on top of our C main distance. So that will give us a total of 13 laps for your B main for the AC2 Skinz UMP modifieds here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
All right, drivers, don't freak out because y'all make it to the A main. So starting on the pole, at car number 42, it's Cody Howard. On his outside, in car number 84, it's Clay Devon. Your second row inside, in car number 24, JR, is Daniel Cummings Jr. On his outside, in car number 32, it'd be Daniel Powell. Third row inside is Austin Anderson in car number 23, and Robert Fletcher in car number 77 will start on outside in 6th spot. Joe Isabel will start 7th, and Al will start 8th. Starting 9th is John Etheridge, and Bryce Nichols will start 10th. Lance French will start 11th at car number 34. Robert Schaefer will start 12th. Starting 13th is Brett, and on his outside will be Justin Williams starting 14th. Well, got a quickie in the mouth. French talk. All right. Who's y'all's pick to win this B-main?
Cody Howard.
Hosting game chat. All right. Well, he go.
Why would they post?
In the mouth.
Why would they post in game chat? They need to post in
Not
Facebook
game
chat.
Facebook chat.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Everybody
god!
log on. Everybody log on to this racing chat. The Cookie Monster said it's gonna be car number 42. I'm going to go with car number 84, Clay Devon. Lights are on the base vehicle. We're going to agree this time. 13 laps, top 14. That's the top 14. Only 14 drivers in here. We'll make it to the A main tonight. So, if you're in the back, you want to go work your way up to front so you can have a better starting position. But if you're up front, do you battle? Because you're already in the A main.
You want to pass as many cars as you can. There'll be no consequences, pretty much, unless you pretty much door the crap out of someone. Green flag is out.
There you go. As they go into turn number 1, look at Cummins Jr. digging it low. Come down turn number 2. Look at Clay Devon with a run on Cody Howard as they go into turn number 3. Howard running the middle to high groove. Devon running a little bit lower. Coming down turn number 4. Clay Devon trying to get a run, cannot do it. And Cody Howard will lead lap number 1 of this B main.
Devon rides in 2nd. Daniel Cummings Jr. in 3rd. Austin Anderson 4th. Then we go back to Robert Fletcher in the 77 in 5th. Just in front of him in car number 32, that'll be Daniel Powell. Good battle between Anderson and Fletcher through turns 3 and 4. Anderson gets the drive on the exit of turn number 4, but look at the race lead now. Here goes Devon looking down low through turn number 1 and 2. Howard rides the top side. Down the back straightaway, Steve, lap number 3.
That's right, lap number 3, incitement up front as the drivers are in turn number 3, coming out turn number 4 this time. Howard, momentum on the high side. We got cars around in turns 3 there, Brett. And he's full, stuffed his mouth. Oh, well, that's his Brett. As Cody Howard lead the field into turn number 3. This time, Clay Devon follows them as they exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Daniel Cummings Jr. is in that 3rd spot. 4th is Robert Fletcher. Austin Anderson is in your
Looking at
Drivers go down the back straightaway. You look, Clay Devin. He's strong, Brett. He's strong, but you know this narrow track right now sometimes makes it hard to make a move. As they're side by side at the flag stand, Clay Devin will lead.
Yeah, it's a good race up front right now between Clay Devin, the D1RT number 84 machine, and the FTP number 42 of Cody Howard. Howard in the red and black, 42 on the outside. Clay Devin in the black and gold. 84 side by side. Clay Devin's got it at the start finish line. 6 down, 7 to run.
That's right. As it come out, turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Clay Devin starting to pull away from Cody Howard as they exit turn number 4 this time. You see Clay running the top shelf this time. Actually, now the whole field's running top shelf. Oh, Lord. I'm sure Brendan
don't know what you're on about.
As you see the drivers at turn number 3 coming out turn number 4 to complete lap number 8. Devin, Howard, Cummins, Fletcher, Anderson, your top 5. 6 is Joe Isbell. Lance French has made it up to 7.
Let's take a look at on board out the back of the number 84 machine, Clay Devin, and hear him off the gas through them all the way through turns 3 and 4. Running that low side of the racetrack. He goes to the middle and slides to the top in turns 1 and 2. Again, we'll take a look at some of these other camera angles that we got here. Thanks to Black Diamond Motorsports on board with car number 42 of Cody Howard. So he makes his way through the top side, 10 laps down. Just 3 laps left to go, Stephen. Cody Howard starting to close the gap on your race leader.
Yes, he is definitely. And he's gaining on him on entry of the turns. As you see now, they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We see Clay Devin starting to pull away a tad bit off the turns. But Cody Howard is catching them going into the...
I love this shot from the left front of the race leader, Clay Devin. You just see the front end bounce it up and down as they go down through the turns. As Cody Howard at a turn number 2 trying to look down low, down the back straightaway, comes up to the top of the wall. And we're going to have 1 lap to go, Steve, and I think Clay Devin might just have enough just to hang on here for the final lap.
Yes, sir. As he comes down the front straightaway, he will take the white flag. Goes into turn number 1. He runs the slider line that time. Coming out, turn number 2 on the high side. Look at Cody Howard shooting off down from the bottom. Out turn 2. Now they're into turn number 3. Last time in turn number 3 in this B main. Coming out turn number 4. Your B main winner will be car number 84. D1RT entry, Clay Devin. Cody Howard 2nd. Daniel Cummings Jr. 3rd. Austin Anderson 4th. Robert Fletcher 5th. Joe Isbell 6th. Lance French 7th. Robert Schaefer 8th. Al 9th. Justin Williams 10th. Bryce Nichols 11th. Choo-choo.
Meow and choo-choo. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, time for a 5-minute warm-up session for these drivers to go out there and just work in the racetrack just a little bit more to hopefully where we're going to have a couple of different lines of racing here tonight. Again, of course, we're going to give a shout out to, of course, AC2 Skinz for their support here with the Monsters of Dirt and being the naming rights sponsor of the UMP Modified Series tonight. We're here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook. Check out Monsters of Dirt out on Facebook as well. iRacing, or on their website, iRacingMonstersOfDirt.com. Or you can check them out Monsters of Dirt on Facebook. Give them a like and a follow. Of course, a couple of shout outs of our own as well. Of course, a big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, JR Productions and Media, Monsters of Dirt, iRacing, iFlag, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Steve will take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. You are watching the AC2 Skinz UMP Modifieds live from the Williams Grove Speedway.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Dirt TV. Here on this Thursday evening, you are watching the AC2 Skinz UMP Modified Series. Tonight, we come to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the big half mile, the Martinsville of dirt, as some people like to refer it to. Long straightaways, tight turns for the Monsters of Dirt Series. Tonight, the race is a cash leg, and some drivers will walk away with some extra cash. Brett Wheeler alongside Steve McMillan for the call. Steve, 2 heat races, a C main, a B main. Nearly completed a 5-minute warm-up session. The track is, I think, had another reset, and that just may play into the hands of some of the drivers starting up front here tonight.
Well, that's true. You know, you said it's long and tight. You know, you got some people like it long and some like it tight. So, I mean, hey, it's the best of both worlds.
Well, if it's long and tight, it might actually hurt. Oh, dear God. We're back there again. Rated R Thursdays is back. Rated R Dirty Thursday. All right,
well, so far, atop the speed charts in this final warm-up session, you see Dylan Wilson, the car number 80, Hayden Cardwell second, and Evan C. third. Mason Cropper fourth, and Jordan Casey, your top 5 in the speed.
All right, that is the warm-up session completed. Now it is time for your main event, 23 cars, to start this A main. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 119, that'll be Mason Crawford. Hayden Cardwell, car number 7, will start position number 2.
All right, starting row number 2, car number 42, D1RT entry is Jordan Casey. On his outside, his teammate, car number 80, Dylan Wilson.
Position 5, car number 33, Evan C. Out of position 6, car number 4, Tristan Carmen.
Your 4th row in the Bad Motorsports, car number 14, JD Brown is outside. Car number 14 is Shad Prescott.
Position number 9 in car number 2 for Slick Sim Sports, Dylan Housen. The VLR number 19 in of Garrett Niebergy will start position 10.
Starting 11th at car number 84 is Clay Devon, and on his outside at car number 42 is Cody Howard.
Position 13, driving the FEPG, Daredevil Racing 24 JR. That's Daniel Cummings Jr. On his outside for FTP, driving car number 77. That's Robert Fletcher.
Star 15 tonight is car number 23 of Austin Anderson is outside. And car number 6 will be Joe Isabel.
Position 17 in car number 34. It'll be Lance French and Robert Schaefer. Car number 39 will start position number 18.
Starting 19th tonight, car number 88 is Al Balducci, and it's outside in car number 10, Justin Williams.
Position number 21, car number 64, that'll be Bryce Nichols and Daniel Powell. Car number 32 starts position 22.
Car number 421 needs no introduction as he will bring up the rear. That is no other than John Etheridge.
All right, Steve, 35 laps on the board. A lot of talent from top to bottom. Who's your pick to win?
I'm going to go with my boy.
That'll be Hayden Cardwell.
Hey, Ed, I'm selling some shit spray after the show if you'd like to buy some. $20.
Oh, here I was thinking it was going to be $9.99, but here we go. Green flag, I told it before, the AC2 Skinz UMP Modified, presented by Monsters of Dirt, your main event here at the Williams Grove Speedway, and we are green. I'm going to go with Dylan Wilson for the win. Into turns 1 and 2, Crawford, he's had a fantastic night. He's been unbeaten in qualifying and heat racing action. He hits the wall down the back straightaway into turns 3. Here comes Cardwell. Wilson right through the middle, Casey on the low side, C on the outside. Lap 1 belongs to Mason Crawford.
That's right, and you see Hayden Cardwell digging it low there. Come down to turn number 2. He now has the lead going down the back straightaway. Mason Crawford with a run on the outside as they go into turn number 3. Crawford on the high side, Cardwell on the bottom as they exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Leading lap number 2 will be Hayden Cardwell.
2 laps, 2 different leaders. And the free agent, he needs to be signed. He's got the for sale sign. Steve, you know what happens when someone chucks a for sale sign on their car? You know they're going upside down, so it's only a matter of time. We'll see how long Mason Crawford stays on all fours. Dylan Wilson, yellow flag is out. Wilson was in fact trying to get up on the inside. JD Brown saving it on the front straightaway. But the yellow flag for the first time tonight. And Steve, well, we've got about 4 minutes till our next green flag lap.
That's right, 4 minutes, and I'm going to make some sales.
All right, so you going $19.99 or you going $9.99? I feel like we can get more sales in $9.99.
I think we should do $9.99 then. Mm-hmm. How many will you buy,
Ed? He said he's in for 5.
5? Good.
Yep. You see that bus that was just down the back straightaway? Yeah, I just threw Ed under it.
Hey, you know, with all the BS
just
going
quickly.
on, you need a lot of spray.
Just quickly, the 119 Mason Crawford, done. He's back on pit road. He's coming in to get a quick repair. I think there was some damage when he made contact with that wall on the back straightaway, and it bit that right rear, so now he's going to have to come from the back and see. That's what happens when you put a for sale sign on me.
That's right. Well, Patrick Porter, you can get with, it depends on what you want to sponsor. You want to sponsor a league, you need to get with Monsters of Dirt. If you want to sponsor a broadcast, you need to get with Brett Wheeler. If you want to sponsor a driver, you need to get a hold of one of these drivers on Facebook and give them a shout out and see what you can work out.
What if he wants to sponsor a donkey trying to take out a radiator?
That was a deer, my dear.
That was a deer. That's the same thing, donkey, deers. Come from the same bloke.
It's like someone giving someone the roo. But yes,
Who?
Patrick, you want to sponsor a driver, look him up on Facebook, send him a message, and see what you can offer and they can offer.
Lights are out on the pace truck. 6 down, 29 to run. Hayden Cardwell, Dylan Wilson, so Steve, our picks run first and second. Jordan Casey in third, Evan C fourth. Then we go back to Shad Prescott, Dylan Hauser, JD Brown, Tristan Carman, Garrett Niebuhr, Clay Debon, your top 10. Here we go, restart in effect. Cardwell gets on the gas, he comes down the racetrack, goes up to the top on the front straightaway. And he will lead down into turn number 1 and 2 and D1RT. They all run the top side. Look at them all fighting right through the middle of the racetrack. And yellow quickly back out onto the circuit. Austin Anderson in car number 23.
Oh, look at the 421. He's missing his nose.
Oh, noes.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
That's a big no-nos. Take a look
Yep.
at your Wicked Cushion instant replay, and we'll see what happened to the 23 machine. And just, Lance French got into the back of him. That was talking about getting your no-no touched.
That's right, and Lance French giving the ELL end of the longest line. He'd be going to the back.
Yeah, well, that's why they call it an EOL, end of line.
Choo-choo!
Right, well, we've got a couple of moments time. Thank you very much for the likes, shares and follows that are coming through. We hope you are enjoying the coverage here from the virtual Williams Grove Speedway for the AC2 Skinz UMP Modified Series. Again, your leader, Hayden Cardwell, looking to pick up some money here tonight in this cash league. Steve, it's always good when a driver has the opportunity to pick up some real money on the virtual side of things.
Definitely it is. I will say that is the most interesting part. Being a driver, all they got to do if you're a driver want to be part of the cash league, pay $10, and they have races with cash involved. And in order to claim that cash, you got to pay the $10 to enter. You get for all season long, and some lucky driver can pick up a lot of money. Lights are out. We're going green this time. Hayden Cardwell and Dylan Wilson will lead the field to the green flag where this restarts.
Yeah, we can say that the money that gets put into this cash league obviously comes from the drivers, but also comes from the guys that run the show here. So, plus, you think about the broadcasting fees as well. There's a lot of money that has been spent out here on these shows.
That's right. And I will tell you this, Monsters Dirt does not keep a dime. It all goes distributed back out to the drivers. All right. Here we go. Hee-haw! It's green flag racing and Hayden Cardwell's on loud pedal. There you go, Ed. Just for you. As they go into turn number 1. Jordan Casey working that third spot. He's side by side with Wilson down the back straightaway. Evan C. now side by side with Casey for that third spot. They go into turn number 3. Casey down low. Evan C. right up high. Look at Shad Prescott. He's running in that 5th spot with the bulldozer Howard on his inside.
Casey and C run side by side through turn number 1 and 2. Wilson ducking down low out of turn number 2 right now. Back up front, Cardwell stays to the bottom side through turn number 3. In fact, runs the slider line. And so many times, Steve, we've seen Hayden Cardwell run that slider line as the yellow comes out. He is so good at perfecting that slider line.
Oh, someone touched his nose.
Prescott in the 14 car. We'll be able to take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Now, there was contact with Hauser. They were just rubbing panels down out of turn 2.
Oh, is he going to take out Hauser? Oh, bam! Showed his unhappiness.
Yeah, that wasn't... you know what? I'm not going to put all that... just by looking at the replay, it almost looked like it was just a racing deal. Maybe Hauser might have been sliding up just an inch or two, but then Prescott was coming back down the racetrack. So, to me, just on the couple of replays that I saw, it looked like a racing deal.
That's right. That's right. Shad is my guy. I was really hoping he'd be up front for the win.
Yeah, well, they did do it last night in the super late models at Knoxville for Monsters of Dirt, our third broadcast for these guys in 2 nights. Of course, their Wicked Wednesday doubleheader. Of course, their Checkers and Wreckers Pro late models, along with their super late models, their fixed setups, and the UMPs. Are they? This is fixed setup, ain't it? Isn't it, Steve?
I don't think so.
Sure.
I don't know. But I do know this lights are out. We're going green this time with Aiden Garwell and Dylan Wilson. Evan C will now be on the bottom of row number 2, and Casey on the outside. Lights are out. Green flag is waving. Hayden Garwell coming out turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Look at Evan C. He's ducking it low, trying to pick it up slow as he picks up the 3rd spot. Hauser going around. Did he save?
Yeah, they all saved it. Wow. Oh, look out at the back here. Oh, no, there we go. We got Williams in the 10 car around. Everybody did so very well to keep that, or keep the UMP modifieds going. Steve, it just seems to be that Williams Grove is back.
That's right. We're going to go single file restart this time as they're working lap number 17 of 35. All right. So Calvin Herring said yes, fixed. But my question is, why is Calvin Herring saying yes, fixed when he should be in here racing?
Yep. Calvin, sort your shit out. Get in the race. Don't be scared.
That's right.
Actually, I think I know where he was, actually. I think he might have been over at the another league in the supers.
Trader.
Massive trader. Calvin, you suck. We love you, but you suck. Let's go through some of the Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras as we take a look at some of these cars as on board right now. And we're going to go through sort of our top 10 or top 11 just to see what it's like rolling around the virtual Williams Grove Speedway. I almost called it the Knoxville Raceway just then. No. What do you mean, Calvin? I just know where you are.
That's kind of scary, Calvin. Did you turn off your cam?
You're right, Zach.
Right. We're going green flag racing this time. Pace track looking to pull off single file restart. Hayden Cardwell will lead the field to the green flag as they're in turn number 3 right now. Slow and steady pace. Green flag is waving. Hayden Cardwell loud battle. And we're off to the races.
Yeah, someone's going to win tonight. Someone's not.
That's right. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. These drivers are going. Better start with a single file restart. Sometimes it's the best thing to do here at Williams Grove. As you see the drivers run the top shelf. Hayden Garwell got the wall a little bit with his right rear as they go down the front straightaway to complete lap number 20 of 35. Dylan Wilson working on his teammate down on the bottom there as they go down the back straightaway. This time, Cardwell started off at the bottom, slid on up to the outside. Caution is out. And it looks like Dylan Hauser, maybe?
I'm not sure. There's a parking lot in turn 3 and 4.
Oh, well, they must not pay their parking admission because they got towed away.
Just quietly, I told you the 119 car, Mason Crawford, was going to end up back on pit road, right? Guess where he is, on pit road.
Oh, no.
That's what happens when you slap a for sale. Never, ever slap a for sale sign on a car.
That's right. Just put free agent.
It's just, I don't know what it is about this racetrack. Don't get me wrong, when it comes to racing on here in a sprint car, I don't know how it is in a UMP, but just by looking at it, it's not just the sprint cars and late models that are very daunting around here. When it's actually tricky to run, like especially the bottom. You got to be very technical. I'm assuming it's the same here in a late model, but whenever you see a broadcasted race here at the Grove, 9 out of 10 times, it's not going to go well. And again, I just don't know why.
Well, it's the hairpin turns, basically. You gotta hit it just right. Otherwise, you're gonna hit the outside wall, or you're gonna hit the inside wall. I mean, and it's hard to have side-by-side action, and especially if you try to make a pass at the wrong spot, it's all over with. Lights are out on the pace vehicle. We're going green this time. Hayden Cardwell in his D1RT entry.
So without getting too many laps in at a time, this is actually helping Hayden Cardwell. Because one, they're not getting into lap traffic, and two, it's not allowing Wilson to get into a rhythm. 24 down, 11 to run. Let's see if Cardwell can hang on. Restart. Steve, give us a giddy up.
Yeehaw! And you see Hayden Cardwell on the loud panel as he crosses the start-finish line to complete lap number 24 of 35. Now you look at Wilson working the bottom. He's dipping it low, picking it up slope.
Nice, digging deep. Maybe not selling it cheap either.
There you go. That's the key.
Gotta find your groove and make your move. 10 laps left to run here in the main event for the AC2 Skinz UMP Modified Series presented by Monsters of Dirt. Cardwell continues to lead down the back straightaway. He has got full 10th of a second over Dylan Wilson. Wilson runs the slider line through turn number 3 and 4. And he may have just picked up on what Hayden Cardwell has been able to master here at the Grove here tonight. Wilson down low. Cardwell stays up top. He gets a run through turn number 1 and 2. Steve, this is going to be interesting. This race is going to be won in turns 1 and 2.
And indeed, you see they go turn number 3. Look at Wilson. He's slugging in there. Cardwell to outside exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway. He falls back in line behind Cardwell. They go into turn number.
He's a slugging and a mugging down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Cardwell up top continues to keep about of a 2/10 of a second advantage. Both drivers around the 22-second bracket. Wilson was a 21.850 on the previous lap. We'll see what it is. And now with these drivers battling it out, it brings Evan C into the mix. C runs the top side. 21.8, 21.9, 21.9. Evan C, yellow is out. Evan C was the quickest out of those top 3 drivers. In fact, the whole field. Again, Evan C may have just found something late in this race. And with what is probably going to be a 3-lap dash to the start-finish line.
That's right.
Booger, booger, booger. Don't worry about boogity. We'll go booger.
Booga, booga, booga. Brett's trying to make me blush on the street.
Yep. I'm trying to make you blush with no camera.
Don't forget this Sunday, tune into Checkers and Wreckers podcast.
Yeah, from 11 a.m. and I'll be up at 4 a.m. to go for my morning toilet break, and I'll be able to catch her into their podcast. I'll be right back, Steve.
Talking about a potty break.
Lights are out. And 31, 32, 3 to go. So I was right with saying 3 to go. Green might check us too if we need it, Steve. Do you think that if Wilson gets the start, do you think he gets desperate enough to try and take the win away?
Definitely. If I'm Wilson, hell yeah.
All right. Oh, let's see how it plays out.
You ever seen him throw a stock car around in real life?
Yeah, once actually.
There you go. All right, Aiden Cardwell, Dylan Wilson, Evan C. Green flag is out. Cardwell lap. That'll come out turn number 4. They will come to complete lap number 32. As you see, they go into turn number 1. Wilson back down low, but look at Evan C. putting pressure on Wilson on a back straightaway for that second spot. They go into turn number 3. Wilson slides up, cuts C off. C ducks back under Brett.
Yeah, good battle on for second and third. C now on the inside forces Wilson to the top side through turn number 1 and 2. We'll be trying to get him out of his comfort zone. C down low, down the back straight away. Cardwell, he is gone. He's out in front by nearly half a second. For the penultimate time through turn number 3 and 4, the drivers will get the white flag this time by 1 more lap, 4 turns around the Williams Grove Speedway. Here comes Wilson to the inside. Slide job line through 1 and 2. Not going to happen. And down the back straight away for the final time into turn number 3 and 4. The AC2 Skinz UMP modified. The round win is going to go to Hayden Cardwell. He is victorious. Wilson will grab second. Third is going to be Evan C. Fourth across the line is going to be Clay Debon. Fifth will see Jordan Casey. Bring the results. Sixth is Tristan Carmen, Daniel Cummings Jr., Austin Anderson, Daniel Powell, Lance French, Brown Balducci, Howard Isabel, Nebrigi Schaefer, Fletcher Williams Nichols, Hauser, Crawford, Etheridge, and Prescott. But Hayden Cardwell getting the job done here tonight. And he goes to victory lane here on the front straightaway. It's a wonderful camera that we've got right here with these fireworks going off. It is just spectacular.
You know, we've spoken to Hayden so much, we should make Ed come in and do the interview.
No, we're good. Alright, we're just awaiting our top 3 to get into the Discord. We'll have a chat quickly with those drivers. Of course, just repeating your top 3 here tonight. Hayden Cardwell, Dylan Wilson, and Evan C. And here is your winner here tonight, driving at car number 7. As we'll chat to him in just a few moments' time. Let's get the proper camera angle out and we'll be good to go. But first place tonight in... Oh, shit. What am I doing? There we go. Hayden Cardwell, congratulations on the win. I have no idea. I'm messing this Discord up like you wouldn't believe it. Hayden, congratulations on the victory here tonight. That was a tough race to finally get this win, but boy, it was tough to get into a groove here tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Williams Grove's definitely always a tricky racetrack. There was about 10 to go. I saw Wilson running that bottom, and I knew I couldn't hit it the way that he was doing. So figured just try to keep the momentum up there in 1 and 2, and it would be tough for him to pass me. And we was able to hold on for the win.
Well, you start on the outside of the front row, trying to get the jump on Mason Crawford, who went quick time and won his heat race. He was going to be tough to beat, but I guess when you slap a for sale sign on there, that's it's always an omen that you know he's going to crash out.
Yeah, Mason's usually pretty good at wrecking out, but we love Mason. He's a good driver. Looked like he actually hit the outside wall on lap 1 and then meatballed his car, so he had to go get a quick fix there and he got in another wreck. He had bad luck. Hate it for him.
Well, congratulations on the victory here tonight at the Williams Grove Speedway. We'll let you get out of here and get yourself a nice little payday for turning 35 laps around the Grove. And before we do, of course, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy, who makes it happen for you.
Yep, just gotta thank Steve McMillan for everything he does with this race team. All the boys at D1R team for all the help. Brett, you for broadcast, pretty cool. And John and everybody that makes much as the dirt goes around.
All right, Hayden Cardwell, they're home in first place here tonight. We'll let Steve chat to our second place driver tonight in car number 80, Dylan Wilson.
All right, the man on a mission tonight. He tried to give it everything he had. Mr. Dylan Wilson, congratulations on your second place run.
Thank you.
Well, tell us how your night went.
I mean, slow, only yellows. That's typical Williams Grove. So that's why qualifying is really important there. If you can qualify well, you can usually do 1 lap runs until the end, because that's usually all we get there. So that's basically what happened. I tried to throw a couple things at him, something different. But I just knew that you need a good 10 to 15 lap run there to really fill out what the other car is doing and to be able to position yourself to make a good move, a good clean move on him. So I wasn't able to tonight. I'll settle for second. Hayden's a hell of a wheel man, so I'll take second to him anytime.
Well, there you go, sir. And who'd like to think making it all possible?
Thank you guys for broadcasting, UDTV. Thank you for Monsters of Dirt putting this deal on. Thank you to the flagman for his arm not falling off there with all the yellows, and thank you to D1
All right, coming on with second place, car number 80, Dylan Wilson. Back to you, Brett.
Yeah, thank you very much. Standing by with your third place driver tonight in car number 33, Evan C. Evan, congratulations. Third place run here tonight. You started inside third row and you had a good battle there with Dylan Wilson towards the end of the night. How was that one, all barring those yellows?
Yeah, it was a pretty good race overall. I didn't get in any accidents, but just wish we would have had more laps, and just every time we'd get 4 laps in or so, a caution would come out, and just kind of hard to do anything or make any passes when you can't get going.
What was going to be the game plan? With these obviously fix-it-up racing, it just it makes things a little bit more difficult to work your way forward, knowing that all drivers are on the same sets. But what was going to be the game plan going forward tonight in tonight's 35 lapper?
Yeah, just try to start up front and put yourself in position to get a good finish, and just don't get caught up in wrecks. That's the main thing. If people, especially at this track, there's a lot of wrecks happen going into one. You just never know, somebody's going to run in behind you, or somebody gets loose in front of you. So just keeping out of trouble, and hopefully you end up at the podium at the end of the race.
All right, well, congratulations on the third place run here tonight. We'll let you get out of here, of course. Before we let you go, of course, sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
I just want to thank Team VLR, Captain Ben Morgan, Caprion Screen Printing, Kevin Deadman at Dirty Grass Soul, Ice and Nine Flag, and Jim Emery at Supermoon Graphics. And thank y'all for the broadcast.
All right, Evan C. there home in third place. Steve, obviously just getting word that Hayden picked up $25 and a Safe Driver Award, $10. So he's picked up $35. Evan's got second in the cash league. He's going to pick up $15. Jordan Casey's going to get $10, and they're going to be sending that money to us as well.
That's right. I mean, have you ever seen Hayden drive in real life?
Is he even old enough to drive in real life?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I just look, you know what? Got to make sure. Anyhow, Steve, thank you very much for this past week. As always, it's been a pleasure. We had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so 4 shows in 3 nights. It's been a fun week as usual, and we'll see you back on Sunday night.
All righty. Good night, everyone.
All right, again, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, we say farewell. Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, the World of Thunder Racing League Super Late Models, 8 p.m. Eastern, the UMP Fixed Modifieds, and 10 p.m. Eastern, the 410 Winged Sprint Car Series. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, keep it safe and have a good weekend. Good night.